We use cast iron cookware for a lot of reasons in our kitchen, and I'm sure many of you might be using at home too. Cast iron cookware is virtually indestructible, lasts for generations, and it weirdly keeps getting better with age. Many people are scared when it comes to cast iron cookware because they are scared about how to use it, how to season it, how to store it, and think it's a lot of effort. It's actually quite easy. Watch this video till the end to learn how to clean cast iron cookware properly, how to cook in it properly, and how to season it properly. So the first step that we have to do is the seasoning of the cast iron cookware. Now seasoning is something that you can do right out of the box also, or if you have an old cast iron. So cast iron cookware can get rusted. So it gets rusted very easily in the presence of water, which is nothing to be worried about. It can easily be taken care of by these few simple steps, and you can bring it back to brand new condition. So if you have a new pan or a rusted one like we have here, the first step that you have to do is scrub it down properly using a nice abrasive sponge or a scrub. So you have to clean out all the rust, you have to get inside all the corners and everything. And cast iron cookware is a single piece of iron, so you just don't have to scrub the cooking part, but you also have to scrub the backside and also all the other parts. So once your pan is clean, backside and the front side, you have to put it on a gas stove and make it properly dry. So switch on the heat, make sure that your pan dries out properly. Once your pan is properly dry, you have to apply a thin layer of oil. Now cast iron cookware is porous. That means it has pores. So when you put oil on the surface, this oil will go inside these pores and fill them up. Using a paper towel, spread the oil evenly on the front side as well as the back side, including the handles, covering the entire cookware, and make sure to remove the extra oil. We just need a very thin layer of oil. Excess oil creates a very thick layer of seasoning, which makes the cookware sticky. So make sure to remove all that extra oil. Next, we're going to place this cookware into the oven at the highest possible temperature. We are going to leave it there for at least 45 minutes. We are going to leave it at such a high temperature because we want the oil to be above smoking point so that it bonds and fuses with the cast iron cookware, making the seasoning permanent. Now moving on to the cooking process. Cooking in cast iron is very simple. Now cast iron cookware is heavy and it takes time to heat up. So make sure you preheat your pan properly. For that, all you have to do is keep your pan on the stove at medium to high heat for 2 to 3 minutes. It takes time to heat up, but it retains heat for a very long time. So once your pan is hot, simply reduce the flame and then you can get on the cooking part. Cast iron is a great conductor of heat, so you can place your hand or hover your hand above the cookware and you will understand when it's hot and it's ready to cook. Now many people say that even after seasoning, the food sticks to the cast iron pan. The mistake that these people are making is that they are placing their food in a cold cast iron pan. So cast iron needs a minimum temperature to function properly. Once that temperature is reached, the food will automatically leave the pan. So if you think your food is sticking to it, let it be. Don't disturb the food inside the pan. Put it inside the cookware, let it be. When it's ready, it will automatically leave the bottom of the pan. Now another great thing about cooking in cast iron is that you can start the process on a stove top and complete the process in an oven. So the cast iron cookware goes directly from stove till the oven. So you can get the nice caramelization and crust from a cast iron cookware that is possible on a stove, and then you can get the flavorful slow cooking in an oven. So you get perfect results each and every time. Another misconception people have about cast iron cookware is that you can't really cook acidic foods in it. Well, that's a myth. You can actually cook anything you want in cast iron cookware as long as you're doing it in less quantity, including acidic foods like tomatoes, tamarind, etc. Because the cast iron is seasoned properly, the food is not in contact with the iron part of it, it is in contact with the oil layer, that is the seasoning. So once you're done cooking on your cast iron cookware, the cleaning part is quite simple. The easiest way to clean your cast iron cookware is that just place it under hot water and throw on some salt. So salt acts as an abrasive. Simply scrub it around using a regular scrub, and the salt will take care of any stuck particles that are on the surface of the cast iron. Once the surface is clean, quickly place it back on the stove again, because like I said, water is the enemy of cast iron, and if the water is present on the surface, it will start rusting again. So make sure that your cast iron pot or pan is 100% dry, and as a preventive measure, just apply a thin layer of oil and store it in any cabinet you want. It will stay like this for years and years to come.